I'm Chris with Carnival Cruise Acts, and this is episode 217 of Yakety-Yak straight from the Yak's mouth. John Heald, Carnival Cruise Line's brand ambassador, posts on his Facebook page where you can ask him questions. Him and Jacinta answer the questions. We read all the questions and the answers, and we take the cool, the funny, the lies, the myths, and we put them here for you. So on today's episode, we're talking about what's with the stink boxes. John, can you start your post later in the morning, please? Why on the Journeys cruises do diamonds and platinums have to lose their privileges? When will Bagels at sea be on all ships? And are rechargeable shavers allowed on board?
And this is straight from the Yak's mouth.
All right, question one. This cruiser just got off the Carnival Venezia. This guy and Liz. This is our question. And it surely is a beautiful ship. The only complaint we had were these scent boxes, or stink boxes as we call them. They were not just in the casino. They were everywhere. They were by the shops. They were on Lido deck. They were by the food. They're everywhere. They're horrible, and it was overpowering. John said, yes, those are used to try to help with the smoke that comes from the casino. He said they're not chemical based and they're not going to affect anyone's health, although he did say he would share this with his colleagues. I can tell you, chemicals or not, they were very overpowering. It definitely, I'm not going to say we had allergic reactions or it triggered our allergies, but it dried out the eyes, it dried out the nose and the throat, and they were very overpowering. Totally understand having them in the casino to help mask the smoke, but change the scent or lower it, please, Carnival. Those things are bleeping horrible. Hey, question two. This cruiser asked, John, is there any way you can start your post later in the morning? They are on the West Coast and it's still super early in the morning and sometimes too late to post because it's past when the post has closed. That was tough to say. Did I do that right? Anyway, John said he does understand. However, because he already works 8 or more hours answering questions, he tries to stop working completely by 7 p.m. his time. If he starts later, he'll be working through 11 p.m. his time, so he hopes they understand and he wants to help as many people as he can. So totally understand. By the time we're starting to read these, it's 11 noon. He's already closing the post. So if you like to read his post and you're on the West Coast, you're gonna have to wake up a little bit earlier to ask that question. Speaking of like, if you like what you see and you enjoy cruising content, please like and subscribe. We would greatly appreciate that. Question 3. This cruiser has wondered about Journey Cruises having to eliminate some diamond and platinum perks for the longer cruises. They said instead of penalizing both groups, why not just let the priority boarding for just the diamonds? They've earned it. John said this is one of the reasons they are looking at the new program. He agrees it shouldn't be the same for both groups, and while he can't promise anything, it is definitely on the agenda, and he will continue to speak with his colleagues about it. I kind of agree. Yes, we are Diamond. We've been cruising since '99. We've never gone on a Journeys cruise, nor have we had the getting on or priority embarkation on any of our cruises canceled. But it seems to be if Diamond's the highest level, let them continue to get it. And frankly, a lot of people complain they're taking away all the perks. That's the only perk that they take away, is there's so many people, they can't have priority boarding. That simple. Question 4. This cruiser asked, when will the Bagels at sea be on all ships? And also, do you have a list that they are currently on? John said, you can now add the Vista to that list, and then by the end of February, all of the latest ships will have this. He apologized for giving the misinformation earlier, and he will update everybody in the new year. I will say, we did just get off to Venezia, and he's like, oh yeah, it's on the ship, it's on the ship. Huh? It was a Journeys cruise before ours, and the program started mid-Journeys cruise. So I'm like, I don't think it's on there. Maybe it'll start when ours started, which was December 14th. It did not. So they're rolling it out slowly on all the ships. There will be a list pinned here or in the picture, some, like maybe here, depends on where Liz puts it, of the ships that currently have it, and add the Vista to that list. Last question. This cruiser wanted to know if rechargeable shavers were allowed on board. John said yes, they are. And they can actually be charged in the bathroom where they have a specific plug just for those shavers. I will tell you, I have a new electric shaver. It doesn't need that plug. It is USB. So you can plug it into the lamp. Most of the boats have the lamp, so bring your own little USB chargers. And yes, you can absolutely bring a rechargeable electric razor on board. That's been episode 217 of Yakety-Yak, straight from the Yak's mouth. Thanks for watching. Please take care.